welcome back. Today I'm going to be giving you my top 5 favourite perfumes that I've liked for a very long time and the reasons why I enjoy these ones and the different types of smell. I go for a specific type of scent, which all of these kind of have the same notes to them, and I'm going to give you the reasons why I tend to lie to people as to what perfume I'm wearing. So if you want to stick around, I'll jump right into it. So as I've said, I tend to lie to people about what perfume I'm wearing simply because I like to smell different from what everyone else is smelling. I tend to spend quite a bit of money on perfumes. It's one thing I really enjoy as well as makeup, is smelling nice. So when I find a perfume, and they always tend to be on the more expensive side, I'm open to try perfumes that are on the cheaper side if they smell nice. Not everyone's wearing them, but I tend to find that because they're more expensive, not everyone buys them. Trying not to be snobby, but I don't know how else to explain it, it's just how it is. Yeah, so if someone says to me, oh, you smell nice, I say, oh, thank you. And I think they expect you to say straight back, oh, it's so and so, but I never do. And if they ask me, I'll just make a different perfume up and just say, oh, it's one that my husband bought me by Givenchy or whatever. It'll be a totally different brand. So I never ever ever share what perfume I'm wearing. I don't want anybody else to smell like me. I like to walk into a room and someone go, oh, someone smells nice, or God, you smell nice. I like that, so I like to keep that just for me. So you can keep that tip for yourself if that's what you want to do, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there that do it as well, not just me. So I'm going to give you my top 5 rundown. I found it hard to whittle it down because I've got quite a few perfumes, but these are the ones that I tend to reach for and I run out of more often. So the first one that I've got is by Viktor Rolf. It's Bonbon. Now, Flower Bomb was one of my favourite perfumes, which is like the diamond shaped rounder bottle, but everyone started wearing it and I absolutely love that smell, but everyone started to smell the same. And I looked for a different one, and my husband actually bought me this one about a year ago, and you can see how much I've used, and it's a giant bottle. What size is this? 90ml bottle, and it's gorgeous. It's like a bow, and it's Bonbon. Don't share it with anybody else. I expect everybody to watch this video and keep stum. You're welcome to try it out for yourself, but no, don't tell anybody else what you're wearing. And it's a really sweet, it's almost got like a vanilla scent to it. It smells so nice. It's got like that creamy scent to it, if that makes sense. Like a creamy sandalwood, vanilla-y, expensive smell. That's how it smells. And I love this one, and it stays on all day. And everyone asks me, in fact, all the perfumes I'm going to tell you, everyone asks me what I'm wearing. And again, I make up a different story as to what it is. Let me grab my phone actually, and I'll find out how much you can grab this one for. Not be a second. So I'm going to go off Amazon, so everyone, wherever you're looking from, can find the same perfume. And if you want, I'll leave some links down below of where you can find them, and if you want to purchase them, you can go ahead and buy them that way. So this size bottle is actually £93, but I think it's well worth it to say how much perfume you actually get. 93ml, it's an absolute bargain. So this is on Amazon right now for £93.40. So that's number 5, sorry. And then moving on to my number 4, I actually got this at Christmas from my mother-in-law, and it's the Marc Jacobs Decadence perfume. Now this is a really sexy smell, but my mum tells me every time I wear it that I give a headache. Can you remember the perfume Chloe by Chloe years ago? It smells a little bit like that. It's extremely spicy but sweet. I'll get this one up and I'll tell you what notes it has in it. So Marc Jacobs Decadence, what size bottle this is? This is a 50ml bottle, and on Amazon you can get this for £69. They do a smaller bottle of £49 and a bigger bottle of 100ml at £98. I think you get free delivery on that as well, so that's not too bad. It says this season's must-have accessory, the handbag shaped bottle of Marc Jacobs Decadence perfume carries a woman's perfume that is bold and beautiful. Indulge in the luxury and glamour of the perfume bottle with a scent within, inspired by one of Marc Jacobs' iconic handbags, which I didn't actually know it was inspired by one of his handbags, but I absolutely love it. And it says the top note of this perfume is Italian plum, iris and saffron. I think it's the saffron that you can smell in it. It's got a heart note of Bulgarian rose, jasmine and orris, The base note is liquid amber, which is, you can definitely smell the amber smell to it. Papayas wood, which it does have quite a sexy woody smell to it. Yeah, so that's another one of my favourites. Number 4 in the list. And again, never tell anybody what I'm wearing, so if you get this one, remember not to tell anybody what you're wearing. Number 3 in my list is an extremely old perfume, an old but gold, and it is the Dior J'adore perfume, and it's the original J'adore perfume. And I've had this many times over the years, and I had it when I was a teenager and used it, and then I know a lot of people wear this one, but I think over the recent years not a lot of people tend to go for this one. There's loads of Dior perfumes out now that supersede this one for other people, but not for me. This is like an old classic smell, and you know when someone wears this one, you know exactly what it is. I've probably worn this from when I was about 16 years old, and yeah, I didn't wear it for many years, and when I first met my husband, I didn't have this perfume, and then I wanted a perfume to wear on our wedding day, and he went on his stag do to Cyprus, and I asked him to buy me a perfume that I could wear on the wedding day, and he came back and bought me this one. So yeah, it's quite special. So I've probably used about this much of it this year, and yeah, I really enjoy it. And sometimes when people ask me what I'm wearing, or they'll say you're wearing J'adore, Dior J'adore, I can't really lie because it's pretty, it's got a distinct scent, but I absolutely love this perfume. And then on to, oh no, I'll tell you exactly what they were saying about it, sorry, getting ahead of myself. So Dior J'adore is on Amazon currently at £62, and that is for a 50ml bottle. I'll tell you what size this one is just for reference. This is 75ml. I don't tend to get anything smaller than a 50, really, just because if I like a perfume, I like it to last, and I tend to go through a 30ml bottle in a couple of weeks. I think it's pointless. A 100ml bottle is £90, so the more you buy, the less money it is, if that makes sense. You get more for your money. And I'll tell you what the product information is by J'adore. It says, this luminous fresh floral is a new, elegant and radiant interpretation of J'adore's bouquet, an elongated version of the perfume's precious amphora captures the precious notes of a sparkling bouquet with essence of ylang ylang and Turkish rose underscored by notes of plum. So it's definitely a more florally type of perfume, and I think this one is the most floral of perfumes that I would wear. All the others seem to be more woody and like sandalwoody type smells, more sexy smells. Well, this is definitely a more like daytime fresh smell for me. So that's number 3 on my list. Next is La Vie Belle by Lancome, which is this one here. And now this is like a recent one that I found in the last couple of years, and this size bottle, just for reference, is a 50ml. Now this is a gorgeous smell. It is quite unique. It doesn't smell like anything else really. It's definitely got its own aroma. I have gone through 2 bottles of this so far. It's so, oops, sorry about that. It's so sweet and so sexy, and it lasts all day, just a couple of pumps, and it's definitely that type of perfume where you put it on and I can actually smell I've got it on myself. Sometimes when you put perfumes on, you can't smell them, but other people can. This is that strong that you would be able to smell it on yourself, and other people will smell it on you all day. So if you probably suffer with migraines or headaches or nose sensitive, this is probably not one for you, because it does last a hell of a long time. I'll just find out how much that one costs. So La Vie Belle Lancome on Amazon right now is £52, and that is for the 30ml size bottle, so it's quite an expensive perfume. For a 50ml it's £72, and for a 75ml £80. For 100ml it's £92. So this size bottle you're looking at £72. I'll give you the rundown of what this scent is. It says, inspired by happiness, by freedom and by elegance that is found in every day, this fragrance will surely make you smile from the first spray. I agree. It says featuring a bouquet of fabulous florals with precious orange blossom, and I love orange blossom, that's probably why I like this so much, jasmine and iris, as well as fruity blackcurrant and pear, and it's freshly modern. It has vanilla, praline and it's sharpened with an undertone of patchouli. So if they're the type of scents that you like, then you definitely like this one, but definitely bear in mind of how strong it is. So this is my number 2 favourite perfume. Now number 1, I can't get away with wearing it unless people have lived in the closet and are definitely not into perfumes, but if you're into your perfumes and if you smell this on someone, you will 100% know exactly what it is. And I think it's a lot of other people's like splurge perfume, and it is Coco Mademoiselle. This has been one of my top favourite perfumes, and nothing has ever superseded this one, ever. It's just got that expensive, classic, sexy, feminine smell. It smells like nothing else. I've never seen a dupe or a copy for it, and it is really expensive, and I quite like that about it. When I wear it, I feel like I'm wearing something expensive, and it makes me feel good when I wear it, and I enjoy being able to buy a bottle of it for myself. No one's ever bought me a bottle of this one, probably because I think it's quite an expensive present to buy for someone, so I enjoy spending the money on myself for this one. So I'll find this on Amazon for you. So on Amazon, as of right now, Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel starts at £55 for 35ml. For a 50ml it is £77, and for 100ml it is £99. And just for reference, this is a 100ml bottle, and I've probably had this one 18 months, and I think you can see how much I've used. I tend to wear this one on an evening when I'm going out. It's definitely an evening perfume for me. If I'm wearing it in the day, it's because I'm going somewhere important or I'm dressed up. It's definitely a sexier, you wanting to be noticed type smell. When someone walks into the room and they've got this perfume on, you can smell it. It stands out a mile. And when I'm in restaurants or bars or whatever, if someone walks in to the bar, I can smell them wearing this one. It's such a distinctive aroma to it. And I'll just read you what they say about it. It says, the essence of a bold, free woman, the oriental fragrance with a strong personality yet surprisingly fresh. The perfume comes in a spray format for an effortless application on the skin and clothing. A complete perfuming ritual. It doesn't really give you any. It says it draws inspiration from personality Gabrielle Chanel. This fragrance is a reflection of the independent thinker who breaks the rules to create their own. The portrait of a woman ready to daringly write her own destiny. The oriental fragrance with a strong personality yet surprisingly fresh. Sparks of fresh vibrant orange, which is a thing that I've told you I like as in a perfume, is orange blossom. Awakens the senses. A clear and sensual heart reveals the transparent accords of jasmine and rose. This one has patchouli in it as well. So these two perfumes actually have a lot of the same base notes to them. I just think the other ingredients, sorry, my husband is watching the football and his friends just arrived, so if you can hear them, I apologise. Yeah, they've got quite a few similar ingredients, yet they smell completely different, and I am totally attracted to both of them, but this one definitely outruns this one just by a smidgen, and this one lasts all day as well. And if you are sensitive to perfume, you would probably be sensitive to this one as well, because it is such a strong perfume. It lasts all day. Even when I've worn, if I've put a coat on or a jumper on, sprayed this, and I've picked the coat up out of the cupboard 3 days later, I can still smell it on there. It's such a long-lasting perfume. So these three, pick them all up, these five perfumes are my top 5 perfumes, and I do have a lot more, which I think the others that I have as well are quite similar in notes and scents and spices to these 5, but these ones are the ones that I would only recommend to my YouTubers and to no one else. So thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you've enjoyed watching it. Let me know down below, give us a comment and let me know what your favourite perfumes are. Let me know whether you tell people what you're actually wearing as well, or whether you fib and give them a different perfume. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember to hit subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!